Good morning, fellow watch fans. Welcome to Watches Unwound. We're going to be doing something a little bit different than my first few videos. We're actually going to be taking a look at some watch news in the form of a few releases. Or should I say one release from Seiko. Now, these are not them. These are actually a few from Grand Seiko, which this one in particular is absolutely stunning, but yeah, we're not really going to be taking a look at that today. We're actually going to be taking a look at a new Prospex release. More specifically, this one. So this is their brand new reinterpretation of the 6105 from, well, their back catalogue. I think it's a good move in my opinion. But anyway, we'll save that for in a minute. Specifications, price-wise and everything, colours coming up, well, right now. So, taking a look at this one, it's actually very nice. 3 different colours on launch, but I'm presuming if the line does well, which I'm guessing it will, they're probably adding more colours further on down the line. I do really like this one. It's actually one of my favourite Seiko turtles. It's got that more elongated look, and they do actually wear very nice on slim wrists, I might add as well. So this one is definitely going to be good for us guys that have got thinner wrists. So style-wise, you're looking, it's pretty much what you'd expect. We've got the book sort of style, baton indices everywhere else. My only criticism, the date window, didn't need to be there in my opinion. They should have put it at the 6 o'clock. But Seiko, for whatever reason, always decide to put the date window there. Always been a big gripe of mine on watches like this. I'm not really sure why they do it, but anyway, that's what they've done. But I do really like this one. The nice contrast between the black hands and stark white dial, and of course we've got that black aluminium insert. The next colourway is the black and gill. Again, very nice. This one, we've got that date window again. Would have been cool if they actually gilded that. That would have, been the icing on the cake. But it's Seiko. They don't really go that extra mile for stuff, but it is a very nice looking watch. There's a few more pictures, and I think it's going to look way better in person. So the final one is the more traditional look, the black and stainless steel. I think this one is probably my favourite just because it's closest to the 6105 when that actually released. But it's such a lovely looking watch, and I just love the profile of it. Crown, spot on, and yeah, it's such a nice looking watch. Again, that one's my favourite, and actually it's the most affordable of the 3. So this one is £810 and the other 2 are £990. So for me, I think I'd rather save some cash and get that one. Yeah, it doesn't come on a bracelet, which I'm not really sure why they opted to go that route, but anyway, doesn't come on a bracelet, but that's fine. Seiko's bracelets, we all know about them anyway. So now let's do a quick look at the specifications, and this one is using the 6R35. Now I have quite a few 4R35s, but I don't have any 6Rs in the collection, but I do know from testing one in the past that they are a great movement and a nice little upgrade over the 4R. So this one has a accuracy of -15 to +25, 70-hour power reserve, which is just ridiculous, and it's also got all the good stuff that we know from Seiko. It's got the hacking, hand winding, auto winding, and also their really impressive dire shock system as well. So it's a very, very well-rounded and impressive movement. Case, we're looking at stainless steel, but it's super hard coated, as you can see. So what that does is it essentially puts the top coat on the steel and just makes it a little bit more durable than perhaps some of their more entry-level divers that you'd see from Seiko. 200 meters of water resistance, that's absolutely fine, and it will be a proper 200 meters as well, not just a claimed. Seiko don't really do that sort of thing. Sapphire crystal though, which is definitely expected at this price point now. Strap, we're looking at just a pretty bog standard silicone. I think for this price point it really needed to be something a little bit more high grade than silicone though, in my opinion. I think we need to be looking at FKM or even a vulcanized rubber at this sort of price point. I think standard silicone just doesn't cut the mustard at this price point. Availability, you can actually pre-order these now, and I think they will be available at some point in July. Now, I was hoping that these were going to be a little bit more affordable, so I could actually pick one up myself, but alas, you know, that's not the case this time. I think, you know, it's a very nice reinterpretation, and obviously they have added a few little tweaks and things to make it a little bit more modern than, of course, the original 6105. Bit cash grabby though, do we think? What do we think there? I mean, of course, I mean, Seiko have got a rich history, so why not capitalise on it, you know, and bring back some of their greatest hits? And this is just one of them. It's definitely sort of akin to the Willard, but it's a little bit more slender in profile and, dare say, a little bit more sporty as well. But I think this is definitely a good call from Seiko. But I do wish they'd have put a bracelet option on the black dial as well, because I think that one is going to be very, very popular. The Y, again, is very nice and clean and crisp, but I'm not sure if it's going to do quite as well as the black dial. The gilt, I've seen people, you know, talking that they're going to be getting this one. For me, I'm not the biggest fan of gilt dials, especially gilded hands. They don't do anything for me. I don't mind a bit of gold here and there, but that's just a little bit too much. So what do you guys think? Is this a good thing from Seiko, or are they just doing another quick, you know, cash grab? Let me know down in the comments.